You bought the storage boxes. You spent a whole Sunday organizing every shelf. And 2 weeks later, the chaos was back. Like your home simply refuses to stay organized. Here is the truth. Your home is not the problem. Your system is. You have been organizing with effort when you should have been organizing with rules. Japanese homes are famous for one thing. Everything has its place, and everything returns to it, almost automatically. Not because people try harder, but because they follow a set of simple rules that make disorder nearly impossible. Today, I will show you 10 Japanese home organization rules and exactly how to apply each one tonight. Number 3 is a drawer that 90% of you have in your kitchen right now. And number 5 will sound completely backwards until you see why it is the real secret behind every calm Japanese home. Let's begin. Number 1, stop organizing your clutter. This is the rule almost everyone skips. When a space feels chaotic, our first instinct is to buy containers, bins, baskets, organizers. But here is what actually happens. You are not organizing your home. You are organizing your clutter. Neatly boxing things you never use and hiding the problem inside prettier packaging. The shelf looks better for a week, but the volume is still there, waiting to spill. In Japan, order starts with subtraction. Before anything gets a place, it has to earn its place. So tonight, before you organize a single shelf, do one pass first. Remove what does not belong, what is broken, what you have not touched in a year. Organizing what is left becomes almost effortless because you are no longer building a filing system for junk. Number 2, store things where you use them. Think about why things never get put back. The scissors live in the kitchen, but you use them at your desk. The nail clippers live in the bathroom, but you use them in the living room. Every time you finish, returning the item means a trip, and your tired brain will always choose the nearest surface over a trip. Japanese organization follows the point of use. Things live where they are actually used, not where a category says they should live. And if you use scissors in 3 rooms, you keep 3 pairs of scissors. That is not waste. That is a system that respects human laziness, because a system that fights your nature will always lose to it. Tonight, take the 3 things you constantly leave out and move their home to within arm's reach of where you really use them. Number 3, divide every single drawer. Here it is, the drawer I promised. Somewhere in your kitchen, there is a drawer full of batteries, tape, takeout menus, rubber bands, 3 lighters, and a mystery key. You did not plan that drawer. Nobody plans that drawer. It happens because the drawer has no walls inside it. An open drawer is an invitation for everything to mix. Open a drawer in a Japanese home and you will usually find small boxes inside. Little trays, old gift boxes, simple dividers. Each compartment holds one type of thing, and the borders make it physically impossible for items to melt into a pile. Tonight, take one drawer, add 3 small boxes, and give each box one job. Batteries here, tape there, cables in the 3rd. The junk drawer dies the moment it gets walls. Number 4, keep every surface empty. Flat surfaces are magnets. Put one envelope on the kitchen counter, and by Friday, it has grown into a pile of mail, keys, receipts, and a charger. This is how clutter actually spreads. One item gives the next item permission to land, and every covered surface quietly tells your brain the room is out of control. In Japanese homes, surfaces are for working, not for storing. The counter is where you cook. The table is where you eat. Storage happens inside things, not on top of them. If an object lives on the counter permanently, it either earns that spot through daily use, or it goes inside. Tonight, choose one surface, clear it down to 0, and protect it for 1 week. You will feel the difference every time you walk past it, because an empty surface reads as calm. Number 5. Hide 80%, show 20. Here is the backwards one. Walk into a Japanese home, and it looks almost empty. But these homes are not empty. They hold just as much life as yours. The difference is where things sit. Roughly 80% lives behind doors, inside built-in closets, drawers, and cabinets. Only the chosen 20% stays visible. Why does this matter? Because every object your eyes can see is a small visual to-do item, and a room full of visible stuff is a room that never lets your mind rest. Closed storage turns down that noise. Tonight, pick 10 visible objects, keep the 2 you truly love on display, and move the other 8 behind a door. Same possessions, completely different room. Quick pause. If rule number 3 exposed your kitchen drawer, hit the like button and confess the number in the comments. Now, rule number 6, the one that makes small homes feel twice their size. Number 6, go vertical. Small Japanese apartments have no space to waste, and they solved it with one direction. Up. Hooks on walls, racks on the backs of doors, shelves climbing toward the ceiling in closets. Tall, narrow storage instead of wide, floor-eating furniture. The reason is simple. The more floor you can see, the bigger a room feels, and the faster it cleans. Every item that hangs is an item that is not lying on a counter or the floor. Tonight, add one hook where things always pile up. By the door for your bag, in the bathroom for the towel. One hook can retire an entire chair of clothes. And when the floor is visible from wall to wall, even a tiny room suddenly breathes. Number 7, the prime real estate rule. In your kitchen, the pan you use every day might live in a deep cabinet you have to kneel for, while a vase you touch once a year sits at eye level. That is backwards. In Japanese organization, storage is real estate, and the best locations go to the most frequent users. Eye level and front row belong to daily items. Waist level to weekly items. High shelves, deep corners, and the back rows belong to the rare ones. Effort should match frequency. Tonight, find one daily item living in a bad location, and one rare item hogging a great one, and swap them. Your home instantly gets easier to live in. Number 8, one in, one out. Here is why organized homes fall apart. Space stays the same, but stuff keeps arriving. Every purchase, every gift, every free tote bag adds volume, and no system survives a volume that only grows. Eventually, even perfect organization overflows. The Japanese answer is a simple trade. One in, one out. A new shirt enters, an old shirt leaves. A new mug arrives, a mug retires. The rule caps your inventory at what your space can actually hold, which means you organize once and it stays organized. Tonight, apply it to one category and make it the price of every future purchase. Number 9, store by category, not by location. Quick test. Do you know how many batteries you own? Probably not, because they live in 4 different drawers across 3 rooms. And that is exactly why you keep buying more. When one type of thing is scattered, you can never see the full picture, so duplicates multiply quietly. The rule is simple. All of one kind lives in one home. All batteries together. All chargers together. All medicine together. One look tells you exactly what you own and what you actually need. Tonight, pick one category, hunt down every copy in the house, and unite them in a single box. Prepare to be shocked by the count. Number 10, rotate by season. Your closet is fighting all 4 seasons at once. Winter coats pressing against summer shirts all year long. And every morning, your eyes must scan through clothes you cannot even wear right now. That daily visual noise is the price of storing everything in one place, all the time. Japanese homes use deep storage, like the oshiire, a large built-in closet to let the off-season sleep. Only the current season lives within reach. The closet feels twice as big, choices get faster, and clothes last longer folded away in peace. Tonight, pull the obvious off-season pieces into one box and put them somewhere high or deep, under the bed, on the top shelf. Your closet will exhale, and getting dressed will get faster by Monday. So here is your plan. Do not run all 10 rules this weekend. Pick one. Maybe you finally give that drawer some walls, or clear one surface down to 0. Live with it for a week. Feel how the room changes. Then add the next rule on top. That is the Japanese way. Small rules, stacked slowly, until order becomes the default. Because an organized home was never about trying harder. It was about rules that make disorder nearly impossible. Which rule are you starting with tonight? Tell me the number in the comments. And if this changed how you see your home, subscribe for more of the Japanese way. I will see you in the next one.